Well, for my money, he's got all the facial characteristics of a criminal. You know, the narrow chin and the eyes close together and slack jaw with a prominent overbite.
Who's the idiot that decided to make Black Friday?
You're listening to Comedy Parenting Radio.
Oh, amongst the things I've seen women beating each other over the head with TVs.
Comedy Parenting Radio.
Okay, welcome to Comedy Parenting Radio. My name's Jerry Begley, and we got a great show up here coming up here today. And in the studio, Uncle Bob came all the way from, well, a long ways away, and we're going to talk about Black Friday. We'll be right back.
Comedy Parenting Radio. World-class comedy at a fraction of the cost.
Treesock Press sells the books that stay on your shelves. When you want books that your guests pick up and read and can't put down, make sure it's one of Treesock Press's comedy books. Get a copy of our new book, Dad, the Tooth Fairy Didn't Come, and your kids will want you to read it over and over and over until you pull what little hair you have left out. When you pitch old books out into the gutter, you'll feel complete guilt if it's a Treesock Press book. Get your Treesock Press book wherever lousy comedy books are sold. Treesock. It stays on your shelf.
Okay, welcome back to Comedy Parenting Radio. Hi, Bob. How's it going?
Oh, just wonderful.
Cool. And by the way, thanks for coming all the way. You came a really long way just for this interview. Appreciate that. And a couple other things there. But anyway, Bob, how long have you worked at this large retail store?
Oh, about 10 years.
10 years?
10 years too many.
Tell me about Black Friday. What's one of the crazier things you've ever seen happen?
Oh, there's just so many to choose from. People in their haste to grab everything that they possibly can to save a few pennies, keep their children up late at night and ruin a perfectly good holiday. Amongst the things I've seen women beating each other over the head with TVs. Televisions, yes, in the box. And are
we looking like the 64-inch flat screen or what?
No, usually the 32s are more handily swung around.
Oh, that's the TV of choice. Yeah, when I'm beating people over the head,
that's the best weapon of choice for
like
TV. The 28s are a little too small, you don't get the impact, and the 42s are just a little too big to wield, you know.
Right. You got to get the right caliber of TV.
Yes, but the kitchen section's always a delight, you know.
Oh, really? I haven't thought about. Why would somebody go to Black Friday to a kitchen section? Tell me.
Oh, well, you know, they've always got the appliances on sale. You got to have your Oster blender. You got to have your KitchenAid appliances so they can cook those special turkey dinners and Christmas dinner goodies for you.
For the next season, just before you go to Black Friday, right?
Of course. That's going to be their present that they're buying for themselves that they get to put underneath the tree.
Oh, so I'm going to buy this for me because I've done such a good job.
Well, the hubby's not going to do it. Or at least
honey,
maybe not
kids,
without a few hints.
Let's pile in the car and go get some blenders.
Yes.
Cheaper. I do know a kid though that was at a Black Friday sale, and he said I didn't need a toaster, but it was only $3, so he got the toaster too.
Yeah, it's amazing the things that they'll try to drop on you at Black Friday, and it's amazing the things that people will pick up that they wouldn't normally do on any other normal shopping day.
Okay, we're going to be back with Comedy Parenting in just a minute.
I don't believe it. My savings are gone. They're gone.
You're kidding.
Nope, they're gone. They're gone.
Okay, all right. Think about it. Where did you have them last?
I remember I was home, then I took them, and then I spent them on that vacation to Aruba. Then I bought this miniature suit of armor I saw in the in-flight magazine.
And that's the last you saw of your savings?
Yes.
This is so weird.
I know, right?
Weird? Not really. Not saving now means no money later. You'd be surprised how quickly a little money from every paycheck can really add up. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free ideas and easy ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
The armor is cool, though. Oops. I think I broke its gauntlet.
You broke my favorite part.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
So I pick up the ball and I throw it to Natural. No. You throw the ball to first base, then who gets it? Naturally. That's it. Now you same thing. Right. I pick up the ball, so I throw it to Natural. You don't. I throw it to who? That's what I'm saying! I said I throw the ball to who? Naturally. You ask me. You throw the ball to who? Naturally. Same as you! Say it that I throw the ball to Naturally. You don't. You throw it to who? Now who's got it? Naturally. That's what I said. Right. Whoever it is better get it. That's all I said. Don't worry about who. Who'll get it.
Okay, we're back with Comedy Parenting Radio. We got Uncle Bob here, and he's talking Black Friday, people hitting each other over the head with televisions. You were telling me earlier that ladies drag their families. That's mainly the case?
Oh, yeah. It's not unusual to see 2 or 3 little ankle biters being drugged behind the mom, dragging them to the stores, asking them which toys that they want for Christmas so that they can buy them when they turn their backs. And
there's no shame in buying a toy when they turn their backs. I've done it many times, I'll tell you what.
They
folks.
just pass it off as buying it for their cousin.
Oh, we're going to buy this for your cousin.
This is what your cousin Eddie wants.
I wanted that one.
Yeah.
But so they're being drug out, and the husbands. How do the husbands handle this? Like if the ladies are kind of scrapping with other women.
Most of the husbands turn and go the other way.
So
the ones who aren't smart enough to stay at home in the first place.
So they just kind of like bail out.
Yes.
They're not like the cheerleaders?
No. Men are actually kind of shy Black Friday. They kind of stand back and watch the action. It's kind of interesting. You know, you get 2 frustrated women arguing with each other and you put 3 kids in the middle of them. You really have some action going.
Oh, man, I can imagine that. Now, I know for a fact that people plan this out in advance, though, because I heard of a kid who made T-shirts for his team. They had all the advance sales, or a lot of the advance sales, off the computer, and they mapped it out. And so there's this big strategy. I mean, like a game, like a warfare or something, where they got in there. They knew what they were doing. You ever see that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the retailers are really good about that, too. They have maps and signs and arrows and all kinds of little indicators where you should go to get your TVs, where to go to get your Game Boys, where to go to get the toys, where to go to get your new underwear. It's all mapped out in the store. You have people standing at every corner guiding you to what you need.
And handing out mace and everything else, aren't they?
Yes, Band-Aids, aspirin, and coffee.
Did they have a first aid station?
Well, actually, they have a person there with the first aid kit to handle injuries.
Really? They do?
Oh, yeah.
So someone's assigned Black Friday first aid. I don't think I would want to be that one. Do people ever get into it out in the parking lots?
Yeah, it's amazing in the parking lots.
Or does it start early in the parking lots or intensify after they come out?
Usually people will come out and they'll put stuff in their cars and go back in to do more shopping. That's when those sneaky parents who really don't want to pay for their items go and break into those people's cars and take them out of there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we see a lot of that. Yeah, we were always getting asked to get the security cameras out and find out who was the person who ripped off my new TV.
Has anybody thought that might be like being the Grinch? Just robbing all this Christmas present stuff or something like that. Maybe the people who do that could wear a Grinch costume, and then people would leave their cars unlocked knowing that there's a kind of a cool Grinchy thing happening there.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to the retailer about making that available for them.
Why don't you do that? Maybe actually just have a employee dressed up like a Grinch and go steal things sort of to get the Christmas spirit going.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
But do you ever have fights or anything in the parking lots? Or
we have fights in the parking lot. Black Friday, we have people selling parking places.
Really?
People will sit there and say, "Do you want a place to park? I have a place right here, but it's going to cost you $20."
Seriously, $20 for a parking spot.
$20 for a parking place. And a lot of times you'll find people selling shopping carts because typically a store will have between about 700 and 1,000 shopping carts, and they're usually gone within about the first 15 minutes. So if you want a shopping cart, you're either waiting down outside the store for somebody to get done unloading, or you're paying them to have their shopping cart.
Oh, now we're really getting into it, Uncle Bob, here, because I didn't realize that you would sell parking spots for $20. Just think if you had, like, I don't know, a bunch of cousins with a bunch of old junk cars, you could just go park them. Can you do that? Go park there early, half a day early or something?
Closer you get to Christmas and the holiday season, the more expensive the parking places get. When I leave work, I can at least get $10 to $15 out of my spot.
That's half your day's wages, from what I understand. Okay, we're Comedy Parenting Radio, talking Black Friday with Uncle Bob. We'll be back here in just a second.
Ranger Station.
Hi, I want to report a bear sighting.
Location.
My front door. It was Smokey Bear. My husband was burning leaves in the yard. He just came inside for a second.
Never leave a fire unattended. If it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
Smokey said that too.
We go way back. I knew him when he was just a cub.
How cute.
If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Only you can prevent wildfires. You're listening to Comedy Parenting.
Stop imitating Fezzik, and I mean it.
Does anybody want peanut?
Who's the idiot that decided to make Black Friday?
Okay, we're back at Comedy Parenting Radio. Uncle Bob, you've seen a lot of these Black Fridays. What time of the holiday does Black Friday start?
Black Friday has gotten progressively later. It used to be at midnight, Thanksgiving night. People they would open up the stores and start selling things. But now it's getting progressively earlier. And even some of the stores are even open on Thanksgiving now. They're bypassing the Black Friday and they're making it Gray Thursday.
Really? They call it Gray Thursday?
Yeah.
No joke. So it's kind of like a warm-up act for Black Friday.
Yeah, that's the way your food looks when you get back to it after waiting for shopping that long.
Oh, honey, wake up. It's Thanksgiving. The Indians. Just think how the Native Americans used to go out and go shopping for
Well, I used to think it was just easier after a full belly from eating Thanksgiving. It was easier for the wives to pick their husbands' pockets for the extra money to go shopping with. But that's just a personal opinion.
That's probably the case. Oh, my word. So they're going to do, let me think here. So you're saying Thursday, which is Thanksgiving.
Thursdays now, yeah. Some of the larger retailers now are opening up all day Thursday. They've decided that they're done fighting over who's going to open up the earliest or the latest on.
They're just going to do
night.
it.
They're just going to say, we're going to have it all day Thursday.
But with the same prices.
Yeah, with the same prices.
Well,
I'm even surprised they're not offering free turkey drumsticks.
They really could. Does anybody ever dress up like in festive gear for Black Friday? Like anybody dressed up like a pilgrim or anything?
No, I don't think they don't even have anything for Thanksgiving on a holiday on Black Friday. It's not all about Thanksgiving.
I guess not.
It's just the day they decided to have it on. They're going to ruin a perfectly good holiday just to make a buck.
So when the settlers came over here and after a brutal winter and people dying, they celebrated by going shopping?
Yeah. Indians were selling turkeys at a discount. We're not going to eat them after we're done here.
Okay, you've been listening to Comedy Parenting Radio. We had Uncle Bob here in the studio. Thanks for telling us a little bit about Black Friday. And Uncle Bob, I think I'm going to stay away from that store, okay?
Yeah, that's all right. I would advise it.
Okay, you'll find me passed out on the couch.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Yes, bye now.
I I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.